Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Jorge Gonzalez, the British hurler, will be the man to start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
He's set and the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Up next from Miami, Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Yelich is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Ichiro now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 to Ichiro.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Yelich is running. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Stepping in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gary Cox.
And now pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
A high fastball is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Gordon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Michael Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ichiro is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still no score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Tyler Moore, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Rojas is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Three and one. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Ellis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's D. Gordon now. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, number 3. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, number 30. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next for Seattle, David Lee, hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The average is at 308 entering play. 5 homers and 14 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
0-1 the count. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Way outside. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
2-2.
Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Franklin Gutierrez. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off for the Mariners, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Line to the right side. Suzuki is there to put it away for out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Robinson Cano becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ichiro moves over. And the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now for the Marlins, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now at the plate, Tyler Moore. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Loop down towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, Hero. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Suzuki. trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. In now is A.J. Ellis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Cano ranging into shallow right. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Ready with the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's Ichiro now. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gordon, the runner at first with 2 gone. over to the bag. Runner back safely. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, David Lee. He reached on a single in his first truck.
David Lee.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Franklin Gutierrez.
Leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And, Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Gutierrez on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Tyler Moore. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Cano waits on the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Gary Cox. Step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Cano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ichiro is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now batting, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Ripped on the ground to first, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cano ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He fields it cleanly, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In is Christian Yelich. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses. 2-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 2-1. Taken. Strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Stepping up now, number 30. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, David Lee. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Ruiz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. We'll see Ichiro when we get back, and we still have no score. Here's Ichiro now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He'll get it into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Shane Lee is on the pitcher in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 26, James Lee.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ball and a strike. Lee has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Derek Dietrich.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. So 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We are still scoreless. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
David Phelps.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Cano waits on the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Cano connects as this is out to deep right. Suzuki looking up, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, Gary Cox. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in, Gerard Dyson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Cox stands at third with one gone in the inning. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now. Michael Lee popped him up. Rojas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He went down on strikes last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. On he pops it up. Gordon moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the Marlins nothing. Paul Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Paul Lee.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Pitch is popped up. Number 30 calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Tyler Moore.
Into the box, Tyler Moore. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Lee, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you could have.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Lee claims the win out of the pen, his first. Paul Lee hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.